Justine and Mallory live from OKC
We're pretending to do our own live stream.
because the real live stream is right there. Yeah. Ours is better.
Do you want to take it away since it's your blog today? Should I give a brief explanation of how things have been going, or would you like to?
I would love for you to. Maybe we can divide and conquer.
Let's divide and conquer. All right, so it's our second full day in Oklahoma. We got here,
But our third or fourth full day without showering.
oh yeah, that's important to note. Yeah, we smell. You can't see that. There it is. Okay, looked like it was going into your eyeball. Anyway, so second full day in Oklahoma. We got here. No, it's not. It's our second full day in Oklahoma. We got here the night before. Ooh, you need to get caffeine in your
For my
little-
computer.
Mhm. Okay, sorry. Second full day in Oklahoma. We got here the night before last at like 2 in the morning or something like that. Things here have been awesome. Justine and I have a lot of experience with invisible children, and we've been to the rescue and how it ends. We know how students and people will literally drop everything that they're doing to come out to events like this, and this one is no exception. Like, a girl quit her job. She was here and then went back to work and then couldn't stop thinking about this experience, so quit her job to come back.
Other people are sick. They're skipping weeks of classes and not turning in
We're doing
assignments.
this for our blog. This is our friend Abby.
Oh, hello guys. Freshly showered and everything.
You?
No, I haven't showered in days.
Oh.
Clearly.
Where are you from?
Washington, D.C.
There you
25 hours in the car.
go. Join the club.
So,
Just a pretty little girl.
I am.
DC is kind of, I guess, just as far away as we are in terms of driving in ours.
Anyway, so yeah, the legacy of sacrifice continues here in Oklahoma City. People give up a lot to come out to stuff like this because it's something that they believe in their hearts, and pretty much you don't really question it beyond that. We had a bit of a challenge ourselves with raising $2,000 from Monday to Thursday, and we accomplished that. And we talked about this last night, like how people got here. And there.
It's cutting me out of the picture.
There. We talked a lot about how people got here, and we shared our story in brief. We want to keep the focus on invisible children while we're here and resolve Uganda, but we just said, our boss Sean gave us an ultimatum, pretty much do something epic, and then you can miss work. So we raised the $2,000, but that wasn't us. That was you guys, and we owe so much to you guys for contributing to Falling Whistles to pretty much allow us to come out here. We literally would not be here without you guys. So we may have mobilized you, but you had it within yourselves the entire time, and we thank you for that.
We met so many great people here. Like Mallory said, everyone has such a great story. There was this one guy before who works in the area, and he saw everyone sleeping outside and holding signs up on his way to and from work. So he decided that he was going to join them, and he slept out the other night, and today he held signs with us. And it was sort of fun to hold the signs as everyone was leaving work and to say, "Have a great night, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye."
Yeah.
We're having such a good time. It's
Yeah,
so
people
great.
seem really receptive here in Oklahoma. They're super nice. You can tell some people are a little bit annoyed and they don't, they have a lot of questions, but we love questions, and I think in either capacity, whether it's Falling Whistles or Invisible Children or anything ever that you're really interested in, a cause, pursue it with every ounce of your being. Something like that can't just be based on passion. It has to be based on knowledge. You have to do your research so you can talk to people about it and have an intelligent and credible conversation with them. And so that's been nice to be able to have those kinds of conversations with other people about IC and Falling Whistles. So, and Link was here.
Oh, they were
Some
so
Link
great
nomads
to
were
work
here. If you're in Oklahoma City tonight at 7, they're having a screening at OU, I think.
Link is a group that works to raise awareness and help refugees in North Korea. And what they do is they, through word of mouth, hear about people who have escaped from North Korea, and they help to put them into a free country where they can start to lead a life that doesn't involve violence or oppression. And the stories that they had were mind-blowing to me. There was, for example, I guess there are all these military camps where if you do anything to offend Kim Jong-il, who's the current dictator, that you get thrown in there. So there was one man who was thrown into the prison because he put his coffee mug on top of a newspaper that had Kim Jong-il's face on it, and it left a ring of condensation around his face. And so he was put into prison for life. And when you're put into prison, your family is there for 3 generations. So
That man didn't put the ring around on the paper. That man folded a newspaper.
Right.
With Kim Jong-il's right on the crease. That was the guy with the condensation coffee mug was a tourist, and he got severely reprimanded. He wasn't even from North Korea.
So it was really, really crazy to hear about what was going on in North Korea, and also exciting to know that there are people doing great things all over the world.
And it's such a cool venue for the causes to kind of all come together. Last night we had a really great circle where people shared quotes that had really inspired them, and I noticed that a lot of them were ones that we've mentioned in our own Following Whistles office before. And just to everyone here is very like-minded. But at the same time, so different, coming from all kinds of different backgrounds, different interests, different things that they want to talk to you about. So it really elevates conversation because you're able to connect on one level, but learn about it from a completely different perspective from the other people who are here. And I feel like we had a little mini Whistle Society last night.
We did. It was so crazy.
I talked to a guy who I actually go to school with back at Mizzou. Some kids from Mizzou's Invisible Children chapter came up here, and I got to see them, and it was really cool and just kind of random that they were. Well, it wasn't random that they were here, but it's a cool connection. Anyway, I told him about Falling Whistles, and we had a really long conversation about it, where it was just the constant questioning, what we know is happening there, and how we can actually do something about it from so far away. And I noticed Justine was talking with a small group of girls after we had their little quotation circle as well. I don't know what you guys are talking about, but
We were talking about Falling Whistles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's been a really good opportunity to share the Falling Whistle stories and to spread the word about that, because I think there was a lot of hype about us coming out here because everyone knew that we had to raise $2,000 to come. So everyone who doesn't know about Falling Whistles sort of is asking, what is that? And it's really cool to be able to share it.
Most people I've found they've heard about it, or they know a little bit of the story, and so the best platform I think it's just to start okay, tell me what you know, and I'll elaborate on that.
Fill in the blanks.
Yeah, and from there you can really go into the roots of the war and how we're contributing to it as consumers, and how we'd like to completely reverse that in a perfect world. So really just thinking about how we can do that. It's a perfect venue, I think, for just everything related to that, whether it be IC, Resolve, Link, Falling Whistles, anything.
There was a really cool quotation. I don't know if I'll be able to say it correctly, but it was something if you're speaking to someone and they're not listening to you, be patient. It may just be that they have a piece of fluff in their ear.
Yeah, that one was
Winnie the
cute.
Pooh. Winnie the Pooh.
That was Winnie?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute.
Right now, we just finished standing outside and holding signs, and so people are kind of gathered in this coffee shop, which is at a hotel just down the street. And this is
People have been so generous here.
Yeah, there was a woman the first day who we had just woken up after getting here at 3 a.m. and she just gave us this huge box of muffins and